And the blessings that we get from Krishna are like eternal, whereas the blessings from the demigods are temporary. Because when we serve Krishna, when we take to the worship of Krishna, what happens is Krishna not just grants our material desires, but Krishna gives something that is of spiritual benefit to us. So when Krishna gives something that is spiritual, spiritual means it is always eternal. Spiritual is not temporary. So when we get any benefit in a spiritual front, that is like an eternal benefit. But when it comes to demigods, they cannot give some spiritual benefits. They only have got the strength to grant our material desires. Since this body itself is temporary, the desires that we ask for this body, they are also temporary. Yes or no? Like when I go and ask for a demigod that I want um, good health, okay, so I might get that granted, but what is the chance that I be there permanently, right? I might got good health, but this body itself is temporary. So even though I get some desires fulfilled for this body, they are also temporary. Okay, this is the difference between two kinds of worshipping, and different paths and different destinations. How Krishna reciprocates to Mahatmas. So, as I told you, the king of the education. Why this is called the king of education? Because Mahatmas are those people who understand the difference between the two energies of the Lord, and they take to the path of devotion, and they show lot of determination towards bhakti. And for this, what do they get is they get the reciprocation of Krishna. How Krishna reciprocates to such kind of devotees, such Mahatmas is given here. अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो मां ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम्. But those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack and I preserve what they have. So basically, when we take to the worship of the Supreme Lord, Krishna would be uh, personally monitoring the needs of us. He's like, I carry what they lack. If we lack something and that is beneficial for us, then Krishna would definitely grant that. And if we already have something that is beneficial to us, Krishna would preserve that for us. That is like yoga kshemam vahamyaham. So I take care of my devotees' welfare. Krishna is saying this. Yeah. So basically, when when Arjuna had chosen Krishna, what did Krishna say? Did Krishna say that I will fight in the war on behalf of you and all that? What did Krishna say? I will not fight in the war. I will just be your advisor. Yes. So with that agreement, Arjuna had chosen Krishna. But you know what? When Bhishma Deva was trying to kill Arjuna with so much intensity that Krishna could not tolerate that, and Krishna, so he was supposed to be the chariot driver of Arjuna, right? Krishna got so much angry on Bhishma Deva that you are attacking my devotee. My devotee is in trouble now just because of you. And Krishna was like, he was leaving the chariot and he was running towards Bhishma Deva, and he could see the wheels of the chariot. So he was holding that wheel. Just by looking at the wheel of the chariot, he got remembered of the, that chakra, his Sudarshan chakra. So he got reminded of Sudarshan chakra. He carried the wheel of the chariot and he was running towards Bhishma Deva. And Krishna, you know what? He was not even throwing from here. He want to be very sure that it goes and hits Bhishma Deva. What if I throw from here, it might miss the target of hitting Bhishma Deva. I don't want to miss this chance. Let me go towards Bhishma Deva and hit him with this wheel. So, and Bhishma Deva was looking at Krishna like this. See, Bhishma Deva is also a devotee of the Lord. Yeah, I told you, right, when he was on lying on the bed of the arrows, he was actually waiting for Krishna to come and he recited Vishnu Sahasranama. Yeah, so there is actually a pastime why Bhishma Deva was on the other side of Pandavas. There was a pastime for that. Maybe when time permits, we can discuss on that later. But Bhishma Deva is also a devotee of the Lord. Arjuna is also a devotee of the Lord. And Krishna said, I will not fight in the war. I will not hold any astra and shastra. I will not fight with weapons. But Bhishma was like, I will make sure that Krishna will hold the weapons. So here Bhishmadeva, one of the devotee of the Lord, is giving a statement, as giving a word that I will make sure Krishna to hold a weapon. Okay, this is Bhishmadeva's promise. And Krishna's promise was, I will not hold any weapon in this war. But when Bhishmadeva was attacking Arjuna, since he want to protect Arjuna and he also want to make his devotees' words true. Whose words? Bhishmadeva's words also to come true. What did Bhishmadeva wish? Bhishmadeva wished that Krishna had to carry the weapon. So he acted in such a way, and Krishna could not control himself that he carried the wheel of a chariot and he was running towards Bhishmadeva. See, even though his own words uh, were on toss now, right? Krishna gave a promise. It is like the Supreme Lord given a promise that I will not hold any weapons. But even though his own words were on toss now, Krishna, he did not, he did not consider that. It is my devotees' protection. That is the highest priority for me. Even though people might criticize me for me not following my words, I don't care. I don't bother. My only priority, my only thing, and my only desire is my devotee should be protected. That is the reciprocation of Krishna. You see that? So Krishna is so much connected, and uh, he's like a complete servant to his devotees. So see, Arjuna had chosen Krishna. So ideally, Krishna is the master and Arjuna should be the servant. But here, when you see the picture that is in the Bhagavad Gita, that is in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, who is acting as servant and who is acting as master on the chariot?
Krishna is
Krishna
acting as
is
a
acting
servant.
as master.
Yeah,
Krishna is acting as servant.
yeah. So it's just by bhakti you can buy Krishna. Yeah. So that is the purchase power of bhakti. Maybe we might have thousands of crores in our bank account, so we might have lot of fame, lot of strength, and we can do anything with our material things here. But when it comes to Krishna, it is just our pure love, that with our love we can buy Krishna, and Krishna is ready there, and he just want to serve his devotees, he just want to reciprocate with his devotees. So that is how Krishna is saying that yoga kshemam vahamyaham. When you take to me, when you take to the worship of me, it is my duty that I will protect you. I have already told you about that pastime, right, where Arjuna was sleeping in his tent, and when Bhishmadeva had made a promise that he is going to kill Arjuna the next day, so Arjuna was lying so peacefully, and who were worrying there? It was Krishna or Arjuna?
Yes. Krishna.
Krishna.
Krishna, yeah. So the protection of devotee is the headache of Krishna. The devotee doesn't need to bother about it. It is Krishna who has to give protection to the devotees. Yeah, that's why Krishna is saying here that those who take to my bhakti, it is my duty, my responsibility that I will take care of their yoga and kshema. Yeah, let us see the glories of devotional service. Bhakti is very simple. It is so simple that we can recite this shloka and we can know. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktyupahritam ashnami prayatatmanah. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it. So Krishna is saying that Yome bhaktya prayachati. With love, with devotion, if you can offer me a patram, means a leaf, pushpam, a flower, phalam, a fruit, toyam, a little water, I will accept it. So, bhakti is so simple that you don't need to possess very opulent things to offer to Krishna. It is like Krishna don't come to you and say that if you give me 56 items every day, only then I will accept your bhoga. Will Krishna say like that? No, Krishna
No,
is not that
Mataji.
kind of God. See, bhakti, there are no qualifications. Even if you are rich or even if you are so poor, even if you still want to do devotion, Krishna made the process of devotion so simple that anybody can take to the path of devotion. Yeah. So I might say that I'm so poor, I don't have anything to offer to Krishna. I'm just living like a very normal person. Then Krishna is saying, nothing, you don't worry. Just give me a little glass of water. We will accept it. If you have a fruit, Give me that fruit with love, I will accept it. If you have a flower, offer me that flower with love, I will definitely accept it. And if you have a leaf, especially the tulasi leaves, basil leaves, offer me that, I will definitely accept it. But what is the main ingredient in offering all this? It is our love. When there is love, Krishna is bound by our love. Yeah, it is not the material, the item that is making Krishna to accept it. It is love behind our offering that is making Krishna to accept our offering. Yeah, if you can offer rich, opulent things with love, well and good. But if you cannot offer opulent things to Krishna, you just offered him a glass of water with love. Krishna, thank you so much for giving me this water. No, I just want to offer this to you with my love, with my wholehearted bhakti. Please accept this. Krishna will definitely accept this. Yeah. So bhakti is so simple that that's why people, it is like bhakti is simple for the simple and complicated for the complicated. If you want to make it simple, you can just go to Krishna, reveal your heart, talk to Krishna, offer things to Krishna, say thanks to Krishna. It is bhakti. Simple. Yeah. And take to the process of ABCD. Chant the holy names, read books, offer, take the food that is offered to Krishna. It is so simple. But if you want to make it complicated, you go to the intricacies of the scriptures. Why this logic has been said, why that logic has been said. You can go to the intricacies of all this and you can make it complicated also. It is up to us. If you want to make it simple, Krishna will make it simple for us, and you can be able to reach Krishna through that path. If you want to make it complicated, Krishna would give so many things that makes bhakti complicated, and you can take to that path also and you can reach Krishna. So it is up to us which path we want to choose. Okay. Huh. You know what? One time, let me just tell you one pastime related to this offering. Uh, when this war was happening, when this war was decided, Duryodhana wanted to get the favor of Krishna. Like, it was before the meet where Duryodhana and Arjuna went to Krishna and they asked for Sena, and Arjuna asked for Krishna. So before this meet, Duryodhana invited Krishna, so that with an intention that let me try to please Krishna and get all the strength of Krishna to my side so that I can win the war. This was the intention of Duryodhana, and he invited Krishna. And Krishna was like, Duryodhana, you are actually trying to attack my devotees. So I don't feel connected to you, and moreover I am not hungry now. You're calling me for lunch. I am not hungry now, and I don't feel to come to you because you are against my devotees. So I don't want to accept your invitation. Duryodhana was ready with so many items. You know what? Duryodhana, he never repeats the food that he had once eaten. So it is like, for us, it is like every week, twice we eat dal, twice we eat rasam. It is like the same curry we repeat. But for Duryodhana, it is like if he had eaten something in his lifetime, he will not eat that same dish again in his lifetime. That is the opulent life of Duryodhana, and such Duryodhana is calling Krishna, and he had prepared so many items for Krishna so that he wanted to please Krishna. But Krishna was like, no, I'm not interested in that. You know what? Where Krishna went at that time? He went to Vidura's house. Okay. So Vidura was like a very normal, ordinary devotee of the Lord. And at that time, Vidura was also not at his house, and his wife Vidurani was there at the house. So Krishna went to Vidura's house, and Vidurani was so happy to see Krishna. And since I mean someone whom we like, when they come to our house, we would like to offer something to them, right? So she got only few bananas at her house, and she tried to offer bananas to Krishna. She was like, she likes Krishna so much that she was opening the peel of bananas, and with an intention of feeding the fruit, banana fruit to Krishna, with that surprise and shocking thing, she was throwing the fruit away and she was feeding the banana peel to Krishna. Okay. So she was thinking, okay, I just want to feed Krishna by my own hands. So she was taking the peel and she was thinking that she was so much immersed, absorbed in looking at Krishna, that she was thinking she was feeding banana. But you know what? She was throwing banana away and she was feeding the peel to Krishna. And she did this for many bananas also, and Krishna accepted it. Krishna ate it also. Later, when Vidura came back, they realized that, oh my God, we did so much aparadha that we gave banana peel to Krishna and thrown bananas away. But you know what? Why did Krishna accept this? And at that, on the other hand, Duryodhana was there with a lot of items, and he was inviting Krishna to come and accept this lunch feast, basically. Krishna said, "No, I'm not hungry." And he went to his devotee's house. Here, not even bananas. He went there and ate banana peels. What is the difference between Duryodhana and Vidurani? What made Krishna to accept this?
The
It is,
love that they had.
yeah, it is just the love that Krishna wants. Not that Krishna wants our wealth, not that Krishna wants our opulent things. No, this is all like everything that we are experiencing in our life is just the blessing of Krishna in our life. It is just our love that Krishna wants. Krishna hankers for our love. If we can offer something with love, Krishna is definitely there to accept it. Okay. Yeah. Let us see what is there in further slides. Yeah. And especially when you want to offer something to Krishna, it should be a sattvic food. Okay. Because Krishna himself said here that patram pushpam phalam toyam. So ideally, when we want to offer bhoga to Krishna, we don't use onion and garlic in such food items. Okay, non-onion and non-garlic food items can be offered to Krishna, any vegetarian food, but it should not have onion and garlic. And no non-vegetarian, no meat, no eggs, no fish, nothing of this sort should be offered to Krishna. Okay, and when we are offering to Krishna, we are not supposed to taste it. It is like we are making this for Krishna's pleasure. So we have to first offer it to Krishna, and when Krishna takes that and gives his prasadam to us, then we have to taste it. It is like, let me taste it, whether the salt is okay or not, whether the spice is okay or not, and then offer it to Krishna. No, it is not like that. It works, it will not work like this. It is the first offering is to Krishna. So we have to be very careful when we cook for Krishna. We have to be very careful. Okay, we should be in senses. It's like when our mind is somewhere else and when we are cooking, then definitely we will spoil it. But with the right consciousness, like, let me offer this to Krishna. I want to make this to Krishna. I want to prepare it with love for Krishna. When you prepare or when you cook food with such love, then automatically the dish that you are preparing will become perfect, and Krishna accepts that since you are making it with love, and we can get the prasadam of Krishna. Okay. As I said, it is a vegetarian food, and when we are offering to Krishna, we should have separate utensils for Krishna. It is not like we will have our own plate, bowl, spoons, right? So we should not use our used ones to Krishna. Krishna should have a separate plate, separate bowls, and separate spoon and glass for Krishna. So it is we should keep them aside for offering to Krishna. And on each item we have to place one tulasi leaf. So by, if let's say if you're offering rice, dal, some curry, some sweet you're offering to Krishna, so there are like four items. You, on a plate, on a clean plate, you put some rice, dal, curry, and a sweet. On top of each of it you add one tulasi leaf. On rice, one tulasi leaf. On curry, one tulsi leaf. On dal, one tulsi leaf. And on sweet, one tulsi leaf. And then offer it to Krishna. Yeah. And there are some few mantras we have to chant when we have to offer bhoga to Krishna. So we have to ring the bell. We have to chant these mantras. These mantras are, let me show you that. Yeah, these are the mantras. Mantras to be recited while ringing the bell. So it is the Prabhupada Pranama mantra. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Sorry, this is wrong here. I will anyway share these mantras in our chat. And Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. So there is some wrong here. But anyways, I will share the mantras to you. So we have to chant Prabhupada Pranama mantra thrice, and then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Pranama mantra thrice, and one Pranama mantra for Krishna, that is three times, and finally Hare Krishna Maha mantra. It hardly takes 2 minutes to chant all these mantras. Okay. Once you offer the food to Krishna, we have to close the door, or if you don't have of that arrangement, you can keep some curtain and you can close the curtain also. Okay. And let's wait for Krishna to honor the prasadam. It is like keeping the plate and chanting all the mantras, closing the door, and it is like, okay, Krishna completed, let me open it and let me have it. No, it is not like that. We have to wait for Krishna to honor the prasadam. So we need some 10 to 15 minutes of time to accept the food, right? Similarly, we have to wait for Krishna, like 10 to 15 minutes to Krishna, to let Krishna honor the boga, accept it, and then take the prasadam. Okay, so this is the process for offering boga to Krishna. Okay, yeah, and after that, whatever the items that we have placed in the plate for Krishna, you again mix it with the uh, main course. Basically, you give some rice and some dal to Krishna, right? Again, mix that portion of dal to the serving where we have the complete dal, where we may have made the preparation. You mix it. Okay. Again, the sweet. Let's say you have offered some 4 gulab jams to Krishna. You again mix those 4 gulab jams with, let's say you have prepared some 30 gulab jamuns. So you again mix those 4 gulab jamuns with the 30 gulab jamuns and you mix them well. Similarly, you mix everything with the preparation that you made and everything becomes prasadam. Okay, that's how you can make everything to prasadam, and then we can accept that as a prasadam. Okay, let me tell you, there is something here. Let's say we have made some very nice dish on one day, and what is it like when we do something special? We usually feel like sharing that to our neighbors, to our friends. Yes, sometimes we take a box and we keep some of the food that we prepared and we offer it to our relatives or friends or neighbors. Yeah, so they will accept it, and when they have to return the same box to us, will they usually give the empty box to us, or will they, what do they do?
They'll give some other food, like
Yeah,
whatever
whatever
the
they have, they will fill the box with that and they would give it to us. So it is not a wise thing, or like not a good thing that we give someone an empty box, right?
empty.
Whatever they have, they will fill the box with that and they will give it to us. Similarly, we are giving the boga to Krishna. Krishna is accepting that, but what is Krishna giving to us in return? Yeah. So we are just like mere human mortal beings and we are following this custom. But if we are offering something to Krishna, what is Krishna giving to us in return?
Happiness.
Yeah, what happens is, whatever the sin that is there in the preparation, that is there in the process of our earning. See, let's say we made some preparation, we have offered it to Krishna, but in order to get the groceries for that preparation, we need to earn money. Yes or no? Without money, we cannot buy groceries, right? So we might be earning money by some ways, like I might be doing a job, I might be doing a business, so I might be doing something for my livelihood, and that's why I'm earning money. But you know what? There is some sin involved in our earning process. Of course, we might not be directly involved in the sin, but maybe we might be working under a boss who is actually doing some sin, unknowingly or knowingly. Okay. And since we are working under him, we also get that sin to us. But by offering boga to Krishna with the money that we have earned, Krishna will take away the sin that is involved in the cooking process, that is involved in our earning, that is involved in our living, basically. Okay. So Krishna takes away the sin. What is Krishna taking? Basically, when we offer 4 laddus to Krishna, will Krishna accept 4 laddus and gives us an empty plate? No.
No, 4 letters.
Or is it like Krishna accepts 2 laddus and gives us 2 laddus again? No, Krishna will give everything, but what he takes is, he takes our love in preparation, he takes the sins that are involved in our cooking process or in the process where we have got all these ingredients. So wherever the sin is involved, he takes away that. You know what Krishna gives us in return? He adds his mercy in the form of prasadam and he gives it to us. That's why when we take Krishna's prasadam every day, definitely we will see spiritual advancement in our lives. Okay. So Krishna is so merciful that he is just giving mercy even through prasadam also. So Krishna knows these people are so dull and so intelligent that they cannot take to the chanting of my holy names. They cannot sit and listen Bhagavad Gita. They cannot do bhakti. Let me give them mercy. Let them come to me with some offering, and I will give mercy, all my mercy. I'll add it to that and I'll give them. Once they take it, they will get my mercy and they can easily take to the path of bhakti. So Krishna is so merciful that he's always there for us to support us in bhakti, basically. Yeah. So whatever, so this prasadam thing is very special, that there might be few people who are like very atheistic, who are very adamant to accepting the existence of Krishna, the power of Krishna, the supremacy of Krishna. But even for those people, if we can feed them prasadam, then they will also gradually change and they can understand all these concepts and they will also take to the path of devotion. So that is the mercy that we get from accepting the prasadam. Okay. Yeah. And is the Lord partial? So have you got this question anytime? Lord is so partial. Yeah. Yes, no?
Sometimes.
No.
No? Okay. Let us see what is there in the slide. I envy no one, nor am I partial to anyone. I am equal to all. Krishna is saying this. But whoever renders service unto me in devotion is a friend, is in me, and I am also a friend to him. So basically, Krishna is saying that I am equal to everyone. I don't have envy towards anyone, nor am I partial to anyone. You are all equal to me, and I want to give equal love to everyone. It is just you are not approaching me in the same way, so you are feeling difference in my reciprocation. So it is like, let's say, let's take an example. There are 50 students in a classroom, and there are like one student who is very sincere, very obedient, that he or she is always ready to listen to the instructions of the teacher. So teacher is non-partial. Teacher is giving the knowledge equal to everyone. Teacher is teaching the same thing to everyone, to all the 50 members in the class. But this student is very obedient, that whatever the teacher says, she is ready to follow that. She is ready to uh, abide by the instructions of the teacher. Then what happens, teacher's reciprocation to that specific student will see a change or not. Yes or no? Teacher would reciprocate more because student is showing the surrender. Teacher would reciprocate according to the nature of the student. So similarly, when it comes to Krishna also, when we approach Krishna with devotion, Krishna also reciprocates us in the same loving mode. But when we approach Krishna with a mood of challenging Krishna, with a mood of rejecting the instructions of Krishna, then Krishna might not reciprocate with us. Yes. So when we approach Krishna, we can experience his reciprocation. So Krishna is giving the same knowledge to everyone. It is like, oh no, I'll give knowledge only to Srija Mataji. I'll give knowledge only to Deepika Mataji. Krishna is saying like this, no. Whoever attends this class, everyone would be able to get the same knowledge. The same knowledge would be given to everyone. But whoever shows sincerity in listening to this knowledge, I will reciprocate accordingly. Since you are showing sincerity, this is my reward to you. Krishna is giving his reciprocation to that. But if we don't understand this, we feel that Krishna is partial. Partiality means without any our effort, if Krishna is giving more favor to you, that is partiality. Like, I don't do anything, but I want favor of Krishna. That is partiality. So that Krishna will not do. But if you do something to take to devotion, if you do something to follow the instructions of Krishna, then Krishna would give more and more support to you. And Krishna would encourage you, Krishna would inspire you, Krishna would be there with you in the path of devotion. This is not partiality. This is like reciprocation of Krishna. Is it clear? The difference between partiality and reciprocation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. Many times it is like this. We always feel that God always takes things from me. See, this girl, she likes this small teddy bear, and she's I want this, I love this. But Krishna is like, trust me, I have better thing for you. So even so, Krishna is asking this teddy bear, can you give me this teddy bear? But this girl is like, no, Krishna, I will not give this to you. I love this a lot. Krishna was like, no, don't worry about it. You trust me. You have complete faith on me. even if you lose this, I have a very bigger and better thing for you. What is there on the Krishna's back? It is a very bigger teddy bear. Yeah. So trust Krishna. What he has is way better and bigger. Yeah. So that's why I said to you in one of the classes, right? You are giving this 1.5 hour to Krishna. Krishna is like, he just want to reciprocate with all of you. See, you are giving your time, 1.5 hour time to listen to my instructions. How much I have to give you? You are giving your 1.5 hour time to me, right? I have to give so much to you, so much to you. Krishna is like that. So when we are ready to do something to Krishna, Krishna with his big eyes, with Jagannath. Have you seen Jagannath anytime? Jagannath.
Yes,
Yes,
Mata.
I do.
Yeah. So he has very big eyes. So when we approach Krishna with little love, when we try to do something to Krishna, Krishna is like, oh my God, this Jiva is doing so much for me. What can I do to this Jiva to reciprocate with this Jiva? So Krishna is like that. You know Sudama's story? Sudama one time he went to Krishna and he carried just a handful of puffed rice. Yeah, poha basically. Yeah, Krishna accepted that because Sudama had given that with lot of love. As I said, when there is love, Krishna accepts it. So Krishna accepted it, and Krishna gave so much to Sudama that his complete house had become a big palace. He got so much riches, so much opulence, but still Krishna was feeling like, still I could not reciprocate to Sudama because Sudama, he didn't have that puffed rice. He borrowed that puffed rice and he gave it to me. Now, how can I reciprocate to Sudama? Because everything is mine. Whatever the riches that I can give to Sudama, everything is mine. So I cannot borrow from someone and give to Sudama. So I'm lost. Sudama had won the game and I'm lost. So this is Krishna. So Krishna is always, always, always eager to reciprocate with his devotees. This is the most confidential knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So nobody would understand this. So we always blame Krishna that you have done this to me, you have taken this away from me, you always betray me, you always treat me. We consider Krishna, we consider the Supreme Lord like this. But Krishna is like, no, 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 no. Krishna is like a very loving friend. No, 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 no. You are understanding me in a wrong way. I'm not actually taking something from you. This is actually for your own benefit. If I have taken something for you, there is something very big that is coming to you. So try to understand in a bigger perspective. Krishna is like this loving friend, loving father. So he always want to love us. Just imagine if you also approach Krishna with the same loving mode, then the rasa that we can have with Krishna, Krishna loving us and we also loving Krishna, the relationship, the enjoyment that we get in that relationship is extremely, extremely the greatest of all the relationships. Yeah, we are all related to Krishna. Somehow we have forgotten that, and we are, as I said, we expect everything from the heroes on screen, but we know that that is not possible in anyone's life. But with Krishna, everything is possible, but we neglect Krishna, unfortunately. Yeah. But when we take to the worship of Krishna, Krishna is there with his hands open. Please come to me. I'm there to accept you. Please come to me. I am there to solve all your problems. Please come to me. I will take care of your protection. So you don't need to worry of anything. So these are Mahatmas. One who understand this, they take to the path of bhakti. Yeah. So bhakti is not a sentiment. Yeah. There is a lot of logic involved in it. So Krishna is a person. So many people don't even know that Krishna is a person. They feel some energy, some light, some void. No, Krishna is a person. He wants our love. Who wants love generally? Tell me. Only a person wants love, right? Yes or no? It is Krishna who is hankering for our love. Let me explain you one more thing. Let's say when a boy went to a supermarket with his father, and the boy had asked his father, Father, can you please buy me a chocolate? Okay, and the father had given him some money, and he bought a chocolate, and he came back home, and so immediately after coming back, the boy opened the wrapper of the chocolate. Instead of he eating the first bite of the chocolate, when he offered the same chocolate to his father, what would the father feel? So happy, right? Yeah.
Happy.
Will the father say, how come you are feeding me? This is my money. I got this chocolate for you and you are feeding me. What is there in this? Will the father say like this? No, he
No.
feels so much happy that you want to eat chocolate and you got your chocolate, but still, before eating that, you could remember me and you have given it to me the first bite. And he expresses, the father would express his love so much that no, 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 I don't need anything. You take it, you be happy, right? Just a father in one lifetime is feeling like this. What would Krishna feel? Millions of mothers' life, I told you. So similarly, when we offer to Krishna, Krishna is like this. You are so great that you are offering this to me. But we should have the feeling that whatever we have is basically that we are getting from Krishna only. Yeah. Like how we got the chocolate from our father's money. Similarly, we are getting everything by Krishna's mercy only. But when we go and offer to Krishna, Krishna would feel like this Shiva is so special that he is first trying to offer this to me. Before he enjoying that, he is coming to me and offering it to me. I'm so indebted to this Shiva. So this is the feeling that Krishna will have on us. Yeah. So that is devotion. Yes. Even if the saintly temporarily falls down. So basically, there are two shlokas, 930 and 931. What they would say is, let's say we take to the path of devotion, and due to our past habits, due to our impressions from multiple lifetimes, unknowingly, if we commit any sin, Krishna is saying that you should not consider such person as a sinner, but you should still consider him as saintly because it was by his past impressions that he did that mistake. But you should never consider him to be a sinner. Since he is fixed in the path of devotion, he will immediately stand back. He might have fallen down today because of his past impressions, but still, immediately, he will get back on the path of devotion and he will continue in this journey. So, declare it boldly, Arjuna, that my devotee never perishes. So, Krishna is not declaring here because when Krishna declares, we might say, you declared earlier also that you will not hold weapons, but you had caught hold of the weapon, so we don't believe you. So we might go and say to Krishna. That's why Krishna very smartly this time is asking Arjuna to declare. Oh Arjuna, declare that my devotees would never perish. Now, if Arjuna declares, just to make its words true, also Krishna had to follow that, right? So he is making Arjuna to say that declare. You just say it loudly that my devotee who has taken to the path of my devotion, he will never be perished. No one can touch my devotee. So Krishna is like, you do anything, any offense to Krishna, he is okay to accept it. But when it comes to his devotees, he will not spare anyone. Yeah. So when Pandavas they said that don't go for war, Krishna. Arjuna is like, no, no, Krishna, I will not participate in the war. Let's leave everything. Let them enjoy only. I'll go to the forest and I'll do renunciation. But Krishna is like, why you're planning to do renunciation? I will not allow you. This is your kingdom. Maybe they might take all my riches. I don't bother. But this is something that belongs to you. When it comes to devotee, when somebody is doing harm to my devotee, when somebody is trying to steal the things belong to my devotee, I will never spare the other person. My devotee would never perish. Yeah. So this is the love of Krishna. But people, they don't understand it and they don't experience or they don't even want to experience the love of Krishna. Experiencing love of Krishna is secondary, but wanting to experience the love of Krishna is one thing that we should have, right? We just want to know. I just want to know how Krishna reciprocates with me. I just want to know, will Krishna also feels the same way with Arjuna to me? Like, will Krishna also respond to me the same way? If we express that want and take to the path of devotion, then that journey would be extremely amazing. Yeah. 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 Essence of all essence. So finally, Krishna is saying, Manmana bhava mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi yuktvaivam atmana matparayanaha. Engage your mind always in thinking of me, become my devotee, offer obeisances to me and worship me. Being completely absorbed in me, surely you will come to me. So Krishna is saying that engage your mind in me. The mind, see, when our mind is not engaged in Krishna, our mind is engaged in our sense gratification. So it decides for something to gratify the senses. So when we don't engage in Krishna's service, our mind becomes engaged in material activities, and that is the reason for our continuous cycle of birth and death. But if we can engage our same mind in Krishna's service, we can get liberated from this material world. Similarly, you become my devotee. So when you become my devotee, I will take care of you. I will provide whatever you need, and I will preserve whatever you already have. And you offer obeisances to me. So you offer dandavat, pranam to me and worship me. So being completely absorbed in me. When you are completely absorbed in me, surely you will come to me. So Krishna is giving us an assurance here. When we take to the path of bhakti, when we take to the path of sadhana here, devotional practice, ABCD, then we are actually giving time to Krishna. We are actually trying to remember Krishna. So when we can remember Krishna every single day, then what did Krishna say? I will make sure that you remember me at the time of your exam, that is your death. So if we can remember Krishna at the time of our death, then our life is successful. Yeah, Antye Narayana Smriti. Yeah, when we leave, we have to have the Smriti, the remembrance of Narayana, Krishna. If one can manage to get that Smriti, then his life is successful. For that, we need to take to the practice of bhakti every single day. Remember Krishna every single day, every moment. So, and the joy that you experience in this journey, the happiness, the bliss that we face, that we relish in this journey is unmatchable, unmatchable to any relationship that we found in this material world. People might cheat us, people might try to get some advantage of us here in this material world, but Krishna is so, so, so loving that even though you cheat him, even though you try to, you as in we, sorry, when I say you, it is like we both, everyone here, even though we try to uh, you know get everything Krishna's energy here for our own enjoyment, still Krishna is accepting, Krishna is tolerating everything, and he's just supplying all our needs. Krishna is such a loving father. So when we can remember Krishna all through our life, then we can surely attain Krishna at the end of our life. Yeah. So this is the most confidential knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. That's why bhakti is the very, very, very important jewel of Bhagavad Gita. And out of all that, this ninth chapter, Krishna says how he reciprocates with his devotees, how much he is bound to the love of his devotees. So how much Krishna want to become the servant of his devotees, we all can know by just reading this ninth chapter. Yeah. So this is our chapter 9, the most confidential knowledge. I hope you understood the session and you got some points to ponder from the session.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, thank you so much. Shall we chant 9 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much, Mataji. Svancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyaiva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Om. Thank you so much, Mataji. Any questions? How was the session?
Wonderful, Mataji, as usual.
Hari Om.
Wonderful. It's wonderful.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
I just wanted to say this one thing that in Bhagavad Gita we are having 700 slokas, right?
Yeah.
So the sloka which is at the center, that is the 350 or 351, is 9.14, in which Krishna mentions about chanting. Always we have
Yeah.
to chant with fixed determination.
Yes.
That means how much significant chanting is that he kept that sloka in the center of the Bhagavad Gita. I
Yes,
heard
Mataji.
this in one of the classes of Gauranga Darshan Prabhu. I just thought
Hari
to
Bol.
share about it.
Hari Bol. Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Chanting the holy names is the best way in the Kali Yuga to connect to the God. So Srila Prabhupada says 90% of the spiritual advancement depends on the chanting. 90%. So if you want to advance spiritually, 90% of the journey is by our sincere chanting. So if we can take to this process of chanting very sincerely, then definitely our spiritual advancement is guaranteed. Yeah, there is a lot of power in Krishna's holy names. Yeah. Especially this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is extremely powerful for this Kali Yuga. That just by chanting the holy names, we can we can see a lot of transformation in our own self. Yeah, we understand how mind is playing with us, how many anarthas are there within us, how much we are spoiling our life so far. So we understand all these things and we try to become a better person. Yeah, this is all by the chanting of the holy names. So I would request you to try to take this opportunity and give time to chant at least one round a day. Yeah. So one round hardly takes 8 to 9 minutes. One round, as I said, 108 beats. Each mala contains 108 beats, right? Just by doing one round chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, it takes like 8.5 minutes like that. So start chanting like this. You will see a lot of difference in you over a period of time. Of course, I say it will not happen. The change would not come overnight. So for any of the things to change, it takes time, right? So let's say we have put on some weight. We need to practice some diet and some exercises for almost like 3 to 6 months to see some considerable change in us. Similarly, we have got so many impressions on our mind. So it needs some time to get those impressions changed. But that time, until that time, we have to show some patience and we have to go on in this path of chanting with determination. So I would request you to please take to the path of chanting. Try to chant one round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Start with one round. So don't consider about any regulations. You eat whatever you are eating now. Still take to the process of chanting. Okay. Rules and regulations are next level. But the first primary thing is chanting the holy names. Okay.
Mataji have started actually in the month of January itself only. Regularly, I will chant 2 times Mataji, morning and evening after taking the bath when I will do the puja at home. After doing the puja, I'll do chanting for 2 times, morning and afternoon, evening, both the times. Sometimes like Sundays at the time when I'm not at the work, then at the time 3 to 4 times like I'll start.
Yeah. Good, Mataji. Very nice. Yeah. So start with one round. Maybe after 1 month or 2 months, you can increase to one more round. Like when you start chanting with one round today, after 1 month, you can increase it to one more round. Like you can do 2 rounds of chanting. So like that, you can gradually increase the number of rounds. Trust me, this process works for everyone in Kali Yuga. Okay, so you are putting so much efforts in listening to this supreme knowledge. So I want I want you to get more benefited by this. So for that, chanting is the only way. Okay, so associate with devotees, take to the process of chanting the holy names. We can see a lot of transformation in us. Okay. It is just by chanting the holy names, it is just by association, it is just by listening to the classes of Bhagavad Gita from our Siksha Gurus that I got this opportunity to serve you today. Otherwise, I'm like a dumb person to speak on Bhagavad Gita. But today, just because of the chanting of the holy names, just because of listening to Bhagavad Gita from our Siksha Gurus, just because of associating with devotees, uh, Krishna and Guru Parampara had empowered me to speak something on Bhagavad Gita. So you all have that potential. Maybe you might not know today. So it is like today you are like in the form of a seed. We never know how much big tree is hidden in the seed. Yeah. So now we are all in the position of seeds. We might not know how much a huge tree is ready to grow from this seed, and how many people would get shelter under this tree. We might not know, but definitely when you can nourish this seed and you can give proper environment for this seed, the bhakti lata that you got today, if you can properly nourish that bhakti lata, definitely it would successfully nourish, and it will encourage you, and it will give support and shelter to many people around also. Yeah.
Mataji, your knowledge is, eternal actually. Lot of, whatever you'll speak, no, it attracts the people, Mataji. It's really, your intelligence and really it's worth
Nothing,
Mataji.
Mataji. Nothing, Mataji. It is just Guru Parampara's mercy, Mataji. Nothing. So when we sincerely pray and ask for the blessings of Guru and Krishna, and when we have the sincerity that I just want to serve you, Krishna, by this way, then Krishna would give all that is needed for this, Mataji. So yeah, that's why I say you might also have much more wonderful talents in you, and you can also engage all your talents in the service of Krishna. But for all that to happen, the first step is chanting the holy names. So take to the process of chanting, chant sincerely, associate, come into this association frequently, regularly also. Even after these classes, we will see how we can engage you in bhakti, not like every day, but twice in a week, like that we can have some sessions where we can get connected, stay connected, and we can continue this journey. Yeah. So after receiving this much of knowledge, if we just listen and leave all this, then that is not good, right? So we just have to make it go further, continue this. So for that, we will try to give some platform to all of you to continue this journey of bhakti, and I'm sure that all of you would do miracles in the path of devotion. Yeah. Thank you so much. It was my honor. It was my privilege to talk to each one of you, and I feel so blessed and so grateful that I got this opportunity to discuss the topics of Bhagavad Gita with you. So I'm not sure how far I'm conveying this knowledge, but since because of your registrations, because of your interest, I'm speaking here for an hour or so, and I'm getting purified. So all this credit would definitely go to you. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna,
The
Mataji.
credit has to go to you because
You
we are
only.
blessed to be here.
Thank you.
That's true,
The
Mataji.
sessions are very lively, ma'am. Like even, I hardly get time to, sit and listen. Even if I'm working and listening to their classes, that is the reason I turn off my video.
Okay.
Even still, I'm able to remember what you said actually.
Hari Bol,
So
Mataji.
the sessions are very lively, and they're very, they definitely bring change in us.
Hari Bol, Mataji. If
But it's very
I'm
nice, ma'am.
even though there are like very few participants who are attending these sessions, I seriously hope and I seriously wish that whoever are joining these classes with lot of interest, faith, and dedication, I am sincerely praying to Krishna that let their journey of bhakti be taken care, Krishna. So they should continue this path of bhakti. So I'm seriously wishing and I sincerely pray to the Supreme Lord Krishna that your bhakti lata would grow and it would give shelter to many more people in the future.
Yes, Mataji, as you said just now, you just said you just have the sincere dedication to learn something. He shows the way. That is very true with me, actually. I just wish to learn, and he somehow shows me the way to learn.
Yeah.
I started my classes with Sarvochisha Dasa from ISKCON Attapur.
Okay.
So I'm taking his classes regularly.
Very
So
cool.
even Sudarshan Prabhuji diverted us to this class actually, as it's for women. So
Very cool.
I'm really thankful for them actually.
Very
The
cool,
sessions are
Mataji.
very lively.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you.
And I would like you to give us some suggestions also, like it's for working women, and for the women who are busy with the family lives and all. Like,
Hmm.
how is it possible for them to associate? Because I find it very difficult for me to associate with
Hmm.
other devotees. That is the
Yeah.
only concern I had.
Yeah. So,
From your experience, or can you please share some
yeah.
points?
Mm, as you said, since we are working here, getting physical association frequently is definitely a not so possible thing, Mataji. But fortunately, we have this virtual association over Zoom. So we can connect over Zoom and we can discuss Katha. And the association that we are getting here over these Zoom sessions is also equal to the physical association that we usually get. So if we can get this association, definitely we are planning to give you this sort of association in the coming weeks also. I mean, in after the sessions also. But since we are unable to connect physically, we can have this virtual association, Mataji. But once in a week, or like once in a month at least, we can all meet in a temple or in a center. So we have ISKCON Nandanvanam Uppuguda Center, that is in Uppuguda. I'm not sure how many are. You might be from Hyderabad, definitely,
Oh,
since you are associated with.
okay, okay. Last week I just visited it actually. I didn't even know actually my mother's place is in Uppuguda.
Oh,
So
Haribol.
I was just browsing it, and I was like, oh, when did we have the center in Uppuguda? And immediately I visited actually. I took
Okay,
the I took the address from the Instagram handle, and I visited last week.
Haribol. So all these classes were being conducted as part of ISKCON Nandanvanam Uppuguda's preaching activity, Mataji.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
So
we are connected
now
to
it's even
Nandanvanam
more
Uppuguda.
surprising.
Yes, Mataji. So if you can attend this temple tomorrow, you can come, Mataji. We are all coming tomorrow. Tomorrow it is like 3-year anniversary for Nandanvanam Uppuguda. So if you can make to
Okay,
the
okay.
temple, we can meet. I will make sure to associate to give you a nice association with other devotees also who are joining us tomorrow. So yeah,
Okay.
if it is possible for you, you can come and join us tomorrow,
Yeah, yeah, I'll
Mataji.
surely try. Actually, I came back to my in-laws' place. I was there for the vacation, actually, that's the
Okay.
vacation.
Okay, okay,
So
okay. Fine.
unexpectedly,
You
I
went
had
there.
a visit. Yes, I
Nice,
went there. The
nice,
ambience was good, actually.
nice, Mataji. Very nice. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mataji. Hare Krishna. I'm so happy that you are getting something out of these classes. And I sincerely wish and I sincerely request you to please continue this journey. Do not stop it after this 18 days. Say, we have got this wonderful opportunity of knowing about Krishna, knowing about this divine knowledge. So as I said, mm, many it is like a rarest opportunity to know Bhagavad Gita in our lives, and you have got to know Bhagavad Gita, what is Bhagavad Gita, and you are giving time to listen to Bhagavad Gita. So it is like you are already proven that you are all fortunate souls. So let us continue that fortune by continuing this journey of. Yeah, thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Hare Krishna Mataji. We'll meet again tomorrow with the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. And in the 10th chapter, we have Chatushloki Bhagavad Gita, the essence of Bhagavad Gita in 4 shlokas. So we'll discuss all those details in the tomorrow's session. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.